Welcome to Stars Forever, where Stephanie celebrates the lives of unforgettable people whose presence still shines through the legacy they left behind. This channel is devoted to honoring beloved figures from film, music, television, and culture, remembering their journeys, their influence, and the inspiration they gave the world. Here, their stories continue to live on with meaning and heart. There are actors whose names you may not always remember right away, but whose presence feels instantly recognizable. T.K. Carter was one of those performers. Born on December 18, 1956, he built a long and steady career in film and television, becoming a quiet but reliable part of many well-loved stories over the years. A memorable role in cult cinema. One of his most notable performances came in a well-known science fiction horror film where he played Knowles. In a tense, isolated setting filled with uncertainty, his character stood out for feeling grounded and human. Over time, the film gained a devoted following, and his performance remained one of the elements fans continued to appreciate for its realism and subtle emotional depth, television presence, and everyday warmth. Beyond film, he became a familiar face on television, appearing in popular series that reached wide audiences. In one of his recurring roles, he brought warmth, humor, and a natural charm that connected especially well with younger viewers. His ability to shift between comedy and drama made him a dependable presence in many different types of stories. A lasting legacy of consistency. He also appeared in a variety of films that became part of modern pop culture, adding his talent to projects that reached global audiences. What truly defined his career was not loud fame, but consistency and craft. He had a way of elevating even small moments simply by being present in them. Remembered through his work. T.K. Carter's legacy lives on through the characters he portrayed and the steady contributions he made across decades. His career is a reminder that impact in the entertainment world is not always about spotlight moments. It is often built quietly, through years of dedicated work that continues to resonate long after the credits roll. The story of Jim McBride is closely tied to the heart of modern country music storytelling. Born in Huntsville, Alabama, he developed an early connection to music that eventually led him to Nashville, where he became known for writing songs that felt honest, simple, and deeply human. His work reflected everyday life in a way that listeners could immediately relate to, which helped shape his reputation as a songwriter who valued truth over trend. Songs that defined an era. McBride's songwriting helped bring to life some of country music's most enduring hits. His collaborations with Alan Jackson produced classics like Chattahoochee and Chasing That Neon Rainbow, songs that captured youthful memories, small-town life, and personal reflection. His talent also reached a wide range of iconic voices, including Reba McEntire, Johnny Cash, George Jones, Willie Nelson, Charlie Pride, Randy Travis, and Toby Keith. Each collaboration carried his signature touch of sincerity and storytelling. A voice for songwriters. Beyond writing music, McBride was also a strong advocate for the creative community. Through his leadership with songwriter organizations in Nashville, he worked to support and protect the rights of writers who often remained behind the scenes. His efforts helped elevate the importance of songwriting as a craft, ensuring that creators received greater recognition for their contributions. A lasting legacy. Jim McBride's influence continues through the songs that remain part of country music history. His storytelling style, rooted in authenticity and emotional clarity, left a lasting mark on both artists and listeners. The music he helped create continues to resonate, preserving his legacy as a songwriter who truly understood the human experience. Dee Freeman was a steady and familiar face to audiences who appreciated subtle, grounded performances. She built a career that blended both leading and supporting roles, often bringing a quiet, emotional truth to every character she portrayed. One of her most recognized appearances came through her work in Pretty the Series, along with a recurring role in The Young and the Restless. Across her career, she also appeared in popular television dramas and comedies, including Sisters, Seinfeld, and Dexter, where even brief roles carried her signature depth and natural presence. Her work reflected an actor who understood how to make small moments feel real and memorable. Service and strength. Before stepping into the world of acting, Freeman served 6 years in the United States Marine Corps. That chapter of her life reflected discipline, resilience, and commitment, qualities that later shaped her approach to performance and professionalism in the entertainment industry. Those who worked with her often noted her steady focus and grounded personality, traits that seemed to carry over from her years of service into every creative space she entered. Her life story reflected a blend of strength and artistry, built on experience far beyond the screen. Legacy remembered Freeman passed away at the age of 66 after a battle with lung cancer. She leaves behind a body of work that continues to speak for itself, quietly powerful performances that resonated with audiences over time, rather than through spectacle. Beyond her roles, she is remembered for her dedication, humility, and the sense of authenticity she brought to her craft. Her journey remains a reminder of how consistent, heartfelt work can leave a lasting impression, even in the smallest of moments. Top of form, bottom of form. Dick Van Dyke was born in a small Missouri town in 1925, in a home that was steady but emotionally quiet. Life there didn't offer much spectacle, and for a young boy with imagination, it often felt like watching the world through a window rather than living inside it. What filled that gap was performance. Even as a child, he discovered that humor had a strange power. It could change the atmosphere of a room in seconds. A gesture, a voice, or a simple stumble could turn silence into laughter, and in that moment, he felt seen. Inspired by classic screen comedians like Laurel and Hardy, he began to understand early that comedy wasn't just entertainment, it was timing, discipline, and connection. The long road of uncertainty. After being drafted during World War II, he served in roles that kept him away from combat, but close to audiences, entertaining fellow service members. That experience quietly shaped his understanding of performance as something meaningful, especially in difficult times. When he returned home, he stepped into a world that didn't immediately open its doors to him. Work was inconsistent, opportunities were small, and success felt distant. He moved between cities, performed wherever he could, and kept refining his craft through persistence rather than certainty. During this period, he also built a family life with his wife, Margie, and their children. Like his career, it was filled with love, but also the strain of long absences and constant uncertainty. The balance between ambition and presence became one of the defining tensions of his life. The breakthrough years. Everything began to shift when stage work finally gave him visibility. His performance in Broadway productions, especially in Bye Bye Birdie, revealed his unique ability to blend physical comedy with genuine emotional warmth. Audiences didn't just laugh at him, they connected with him. That rare quality soon led to national recognition. Television changed everything. In The Dick Van Dyke Show, he portrayed a comedic writer navigating everyday life with humor and humanity. The show became a defining moment in American television, not because it was loud or exaggerated, but because it felt real. Alongside Mary Tyler Moore, his on-screen chemistry created something effortless and timeless. Success followed quickly, and his name became part of the cultural fabric of the 1960s. Hollywood and the face of Joy Hollywood soon embraced him fully. His role as Bert in Mary Poppins placed him in one of the most beloved family films ever made. With its music, imagination, and emotional warmth, the film showcased exactly what he did best, making joy feel natural rather than performed. His physical comedy, expressive movement, and infectious energy turned him into a symbol of optimism for audiences worldwide. Yet fame also brought reflection. As his career soared, he became more aware of the distance between public perception and private experience. Like many performers, he learned that being loved by millions does not always answer personal questions about fulfillment, presence, or balance. Legacy and lasting presence. In later years, Dick Van Dyke continued to appear in films and television, but more importantly, he became a symbol of enduring creativity. His legacy is not only built on awards or iconic roles, but on a career defined by movement, both physical and emotional. Even in advanced age, his energy on screen and in public appearances reflects the same spirit that began in childhood, a belief that performance is a way of reaching people. His story is ultimately about persistence and connection. From a quiet Missouri town to global recognition, he built a life shaped by resilience, humor, and an unwavering love for the craft of making people feel something real.